I had a bit of a test go, and I get it, but there's a lot of shit I haven't covered yet, because I made this, baby's first battle group. I really wasn't sure what the hell I was doing, so I kind of threw together a battle group that made sense to me after spending 5 hours reading everything and figuring out what the fuck I'm looking at. Because, you know, it's a bit like those Paradox games, and I know this game was published, I think, by Paradox. I think it was developed by Yugen, but published by Paradox. All the information is clearly there, and you can work out what the fuck you're looking at, provided you know what it all means. Otherwise, it's incredibly intimidating. You've no earthly idea what the hell you're looking at. For example, just now, I just noticed that the units actually totals up the availability of every unit, which I hadn't noticed before. The things you learn. But I gave this a quick test run, and though I did kick German ass, there's a couple of issues with it. First, I need more Bofors available more early, and I'm really not sure what these HMGs did, but I don't think I used them properly, so kind of umming and ahhing about leaving them there. I didn't use these field engineers once, however, so I'm considering removing them. Because I think all they are is just, I think they're just flamethrower troops, aren't they? No, they're not even that. They're that's NG leader. They've just got TNT, which I suppose is like heavy anti-tank, but uncertain of anything else. Yeah, I didn't use them once, so I think I'm going to strip them out. Other than that, yeah, 18 Piat rifles in the last fight, in the last section, because most of what I've got in the last bit is artillery and tanks, which makes sense. Though what I might do actually is move these Bofors from C to B, so that I have more available early. Then they're a defensive weapon anyway. That makes sense. I'll move them over to C and add them in. I think that should run better. Turns out I did not need anywhere near this many supply trucks, so I shall remove one. This has already freed up five points. What, 4 I haven't quite worked out yet though. Unfortunately, I can't get any more Achilles unless I move them over to C, because these were really like the tanks that were worth it. Churchills are great, but, and as you can see, I am spoilt for choice in my tanks. It's either this piece of shit, which will get penned by rifles, or the Giga Chad bunker on wheels. The issue with this was that I'm just going to make sure I'm not being overwhelmed by the audio. But, the issue with this was, well, they're too damn slow, and they're outranged by fucking everything. Yeah, the enemy had a very hard time penning them, but that's about it. they were so outranged that it was only a matter of time before they got destroyed, so I'm really umming and ahhing about how I should use them and how many I should have. But, yeah, sorry, I was just keeping an eye on them. Check. But yeah, that's why, although I do enjoy the Brits, because, you know, you take a guess, and I do find it incredibly funny that I went into this with no idea about meta, with no idea about what's good in this game, what the nuances are. I just put together a division that I thought looked good for all-round warfare, because I don't know what I'm going to be facing. The issues I faced were predictably the issues you always face with the Germans, which was that their armour was longer range than yours, their infantry is better than yours. But luckily, though, it didn't seem to matter all that much, as I managed to get them down to choke points, and I just out-artied them. Because as you can see, I'm somewhat fond of my artillery. I've also learned that 160 points is rather expensive, because these reinforcement ticks aren't fast. What I am considering is, though V for Victory is fun because it gives you a little bit extra in the early game, I like how this is structured, by the way. It's literally just strong in the early, nothing in the middle, and then coming back for the finish. Gee, I wonder who that's modeled after. But honestly, considering flipping over the Juggernaut, because I've got, oh god, I've got these guns in the late game which I struggle to deploy. So why are these more expensive than the others? Oh, because they're being brought in with supply trucks. Oh, I think. Yes, it is. Grab those. We switch over just to the Matador. Yeah. So it should now be a touch easier to get all of these 140 mils out. And these 140 mils are actually fucking monstrous, by the way. Like, a line of 4 of these, and an entire forest has gone within minutes. It's brilliant. Up until then, obviously, I've got the old reliable 25-pounder guns, which they do the job. I mean, they provide more than adequate arty cover. I mean, I've got 6 of them coming in the first phase, with a reinforcement of another 6 in the second, so that in the third phase I can bring out 840 mils and just, you know, proceed to shell them back to the Stone Age and give them all shell shock memories of the First World War. But as much as I like the Brits, my issue with them is that I'm really struggling for armour, because, as I said, the Churchill is fun because it's got stupid armour, but not much else. It's outranged by basically. Why is the music so loud and proud? Okay. Let me just quickly do that, because, again, this is one of these games that is, like, super hard to predict with its music, because sometimes it's low and somber, sometimes it's like, holy shit, my ears. Anyway. There. Ran into a few problems. But yeah, one thing I was considering doing is that the Piat did way better than they had any right to, considering the Piat is basically just a slingshot with a spring and a trigger. Like, from what I remember, the Piat is just by far the worst infantry anti-armor weapon in the world, and that's in a world where the bazooka exists. And people seem to give the bazooka a good name, but they seem to forget that it took 2 men to fire. And technically, the guy who was holding it didn't have any control when it was fired. It was just down to the guy who lit the fuse. And they commonly exploded, from what I remember. So, but the Piat somehow outdid them. But it did okay. But as ever, you need to get into what is effectively melee range to fucking use it. So what I'm considering is bringing forward some of these smaller AT guns. I have these big, thick boys with big dick energy. The anti-weapon. Yeah, basically. Whatever it is, it's not a weapon. So I have these big, thick boys with big dick energy, but I'm umming and ahhing about whether or not I will actually use them, because if I bring them in the first phase, I get a whopping 2 of them. So I'm thinking about removing those. I'm going to keep these, yeah, it's just 2 guys with a Piat, what's the fucking point? I'm keeping the Achilles because it's basically like the only tank I have. Well, yes, it's a tank destroyer, but it's the only armoured vehicle I really have access to that's decent and can really go toe-to-toe with German armour. Unfortunately, however, I only get 4 in the second phase, and even if I were to shift them over to the third, I only get 6, compared to like the 20-something Churchills I've got. So what I was thinking of doing was bringing forth some of these smaller AT guns. It doesn't need to be an enormous amount. I mean, look, the 6-pounder already has 175 mils of penetration, which to me is fine. But by the looks of it, I can get. So what's the difference here? Okay, more damage, but slightly less pen. I think it's got better range. This is more accurate though. This fires slower as well. So worse range, but slightly better pen with more accuracy, or more damage with better range but slower firing. Because it seems I get the same availability to them either way. That's untrue, it seems. Yes. Yeah, he's 80 there for his 80 boys. Yeah, but you need to get real close to them, which in an open field becomes a problem. Because I can deal with HMGs. Hey, Grizz, how you doing? Because I can deal with HMGs. I've got like all of the fucking arty on the planet, and as I said, this is not corrected itself again. As I said, these 140 mils are just silly. Ooh, no, not there. There, please. Go. These 140 mils are just fucking silly. Like, a line of 4 of these and you've cleared out an entire village in seconds. Like, these things are brilliant, and obviously they're backed up by the 25 pounders, which as the game goes on turn into more of a as the 140 mils come onto the field, kind of fulfill more of a counter battery role, which is fine because it means that they can't do to me what I'm doing to them, because I've got no less than 12 guns shooting at theirs. It's brilliant. Along with the artillery command and my constant proliferation of officers out front, we can get, even though they're base veterancy, or should I say no veterancy, they have although they have base veterancy, they can actually get pretty accurate fire due to the officer network. So I'm pretty happy with these. Just identifying other holes. It turns out I didn't need anywhere near this much supply, so I'm going to remove one of them. And I didn't use these field engineers once. It turns out their only real claim to fame is the fact they have TNT, which, if it has other uses, I haven't figured it out. So I'm gonna drop them. So I've now got 6 points to play with. Boy built the game as well, but instantly regret. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be a bit of a headache to get your head around, but it's not impossible. I need these Bofors available quicker, and I don't need quite so many of them, so I'm going to move them down to B. What else can I get in support that's good? I can get Churchill 5. Oh, I see. It's got the big thick boy shells with no pen, but they're just anti-armor machines. Willy supply in case I need to run some bullets out quick. Ready? They let me have the dingo. The fucking dingo. The deadliest weapon system known to man. Jesus Christ. Standard commander. He's alright. Let me have the crocodile though, which is fun. Which is it's a Churchill with a flamethrower in the front. This is a... To be fair, this is the anti-trench machine right here. Like, if the Brits had just one of these, the First World War would have been over in minutes. Don't need quite as much supply. 2-inch more. What the fuck is that? 2-inch mortar. The fuck does it even do? Ah, I see. Indirect fire. It's more of a smoke layer than it is anything else. So, yeah, it's the piddliest mortar ever made, but its only function is to lay smoke. And we do have other mortars. We've got the 3-inch and the 3.4-inch. As big as mortars go. Who's trying? Shut up. It's so lorries. Oh, be quiet. I haven't called them lorries since I was a kid, but yeah, I still haven't figured out the function of mortars other than, just a little bit of field artillery. But I have so much normal artillery that it's not really a problem, as far as I'm concerned. I could invest more into the air war, which I was considering. We don't.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Kurs, welcome. I could be of service. But yeah, I was thinking about expanding into the air wing. Now, I was apprehensive about these Typhoons, right? Because I was hoping, that I would get something like a Lancaster or something, but no. However, these 500-pound bombs on fighters are doing the trick just fine. I've taken out like Panthers with these things, so I'm absolutely happy with them. So they get to stay. They come in phase C because, well, that's the only time I need them. So if I am to get them, I'm probably... the Spitfires are slightly cheaper. I mean, they can both provide CAS. This one's got 4 20mm cannons, the Typhoon, which is good. The Spitfire be Spitfires. It's still got 2 20mm and 2 machine guns, though. I'll tell you what, I'll bring some of these. I will... Actually, I don't want to put them in C. I'm going to put them in B. Yeah. That should give us a little bit extra fighter cover and a bit of CAS. Still got 4 points, though. I might expand the recce's. These AECs actually are more than worth the price of admission, by the way. These things are fucking great. Because they're cheap enough to get them out in the first phase. They provide recce, and they are actually decent enough armoured vehicles to provide sufficient armoured support, at least in the first phase. Of course, they meet anything with treads, they're going to fall over real quick. but they can still fight, which I really, really like. Like they immediately give you the edge over any enemy infantry, which they can see coming because they're recce's. Honestly, these fucking AECs are mega. I love them. I was considering snipers, but I feel I don't really know enough to adequately utilize them. Dimer AC, it's basically the AEC, but worse. I was honestly considering getting a SOD unit out. A fast-moving MG'd recon might actually serve us well. Scouts with a Piat. A more pointless unit I could not imagine. Except for maybe, you know, this. Anyway. So other than that, I really can't think of anything that I need. I mean, the temptation for more artillery is always there. I mean, we've invested in our air wing a little bit more. If I were to bring one of these in, yeah, I only get the one. Ah, the Churchill yes, the observation post. I could use one of these, to be fair. Isn't this one the, I seem to remember one of these being a naval gun. Just a heavy battery, huh? I think that was the other British regiment. You could get the, something like 400mm naval guns, which I might go look at. But, I'm gonna play with this. That could be funny. Yeah, artillery observer. So this is off-map artillery, so that works. Boys, anti-tank. Oh shit! I didn't include these. Should probably do that. Tell you what, then. Let's find something to drop so that I can grab some of these. Just some anti-tank guns. 3 in the early game or 6 in the... To be fair, the Piat should see us through the early game, so I want these. It's only 1. So I would need to drop something huge. To be fair, I can drop a recce squad and that'll do fine. So let's grab then... onto... there we go. So this should give us the advanced anti-tank capability that we need until the late game when we can just cast the shit out of the enemy tanks. Yeah, I'm happy with this now. So those are the adjustments I wanted to make to Baby's first battle group. So yeah, and that was just the 15th infantry. If I go to the other one, I will eventually peruse the rest of this. I'm particularly interested to get into the German stuff. Looking at battle group for an hour. Is that not what Steel Div 2 streams are? Yeah, is that 15th? This is 6th. Yeah, here we go. I mean, they're only mosquitoes, but they're not exactly bloody Lancasters, but they'll work. But yeah, it's this guy here. Yeah, the naval artillery by 381mm shells, which is hilarious. Foreign, you have to fanboy over the SS. If there's anything I'm going to fanboy over, it'll never be them. Ooh, I get Belgian artillery. 25-pounder Belgian artillery. They're like British artillery. They're just angrier about it. The Jeep Commander, a Belgians in a dingo. Belgians in an Australian vehicle fighting for the British. We got some Canadians. Ooh, we got Paras. That's interesting. These seem to be a bit more robust, if a little less. See, they don't get Churchills. They do get the first Challenger though, which was historically terrible. However, its predecessor would literally dominate British thinking for. I think we've been using the Challenger 2 for like 30 years now. We do get a Centaur though. That's interesting. Do we see? Takes us 6 power. Up, no, so they are. Of course. So yeah, I get thieved German anti-tank guns. I literally get thieved Pack 40, and I get Raiders as well, which I'm not sure what that does yet, but we shall see. Yeah, no shit, my deck is empty. Other than that, let's make an Axis squad. Do get the finish, but I ain't looking at them. Let's have a look then. Ooh, the Fallschirmjäger, that could be interesting. Some kind of ideas. I'm not sure who to go with. But I'm honestly not sure. I can't imagine the Fallschirmjäger have much in the way of tanks. Yeah, they have Tiger E. Mad, I suppose. That's about all they get. I think it was the power trait, meaning they don't particularly care about being behind enemy lines. So encirclement not an issue for them. That does in fact make sense. They are paratroopers. They're meant to be surrounded. Go just one of the Panzer divisions. I think the Panzer Grenadier divisions are probably one of the better ones to go with. Go with the 20th because I'm honestly not sure of the difference. I mean, recon squads, I mean, they're pretty robust compared to the British ones. Look at what we get in terms of infantry. These are your conscripts, I suppose. I mean, they got disheartened, so I'm assuming they're conscripts. Oh, they just seem to be... What's it? They got Molotov cocktails. I'm not sure what the point is there. Just falls like a chair when you're surrounded by the parrot just goes jokes on you. I'm into that shit. Isn't that literally what happened at fucking Bastogne? Pioneer Führer. Oh, I see. They've got a leader. Right, that makes more sense. Are you telling me Hitler himself has come out to the front? Finally, Jesus. That thieved DPs. Panzer Grenadier with a unit, and the normal Panzer Grenadiers are... They got an M2? Yeah, 2 MG42s and an MP40, but that's about all they got. Distinct lack of SGG42, but SGG44 rather, but obviously they're one of the earlier divisions, aren't they? So it would make sense that they don't get them. Which was the one that had stupid amounts of SGGs in it? I don't remember. It is not important. Let's quickly have a fight with my new and improved battle group. Random Axis battle group because I can't select which one. I went with the medium last time. We'll try that again. Let's get a map. 78. Nah, probably play them next. To be honest. Tannenberg is a 10v10. Good lord. I'm really not sure when it comes to these maps. When you ask me a map's a map. Ooh, that could be fun. Ooh. This is for later. Capture the flags. I think we'll do capture flags. To be honest. Great. Now I've ticked off it. I don't know which one it was. I've got to go through them all to work out which one it was. No. Keep that one in mind. East or north. Damn it, I find one I like and now I've lost it. West. Ah, there it is. Did you translate the highway to hell, by the way? Yeah. Would make sense, I suppose. I'm not sure if 750 starting standard is normal, but you know, I'll go with that. But yeah, we'll go meeting engagement. Yeah, I like the rivers. We'll do that. Yeah, there it is. That's mine. Hungarian, isn't it? Try again. I haven't seen that one. Try again. That's Fallschirmjäger. Try again. Ah, that looks good. What a standard German division. How many panzers they have? Well, they're German. They're going to have many. That looks good. Right, we'll go with this. I was considering flipping my deployment rate to Juggernaut, but I think we'll stick with what I got for now. Yeah, 20th Panzer. Cool. Alrighty then. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 6 bridges into the region. Jesus, but I can cover these two simultaneously, I think. So this island's a point. That island is ours. So it looks like you can just run between them. By that, you just got to control the region around them. Righty. What to do first then? We will plant Recce. Need them to be in at least some cover. I'd like to sneak them onto that island if I can, but I don't think I'm going to get away with that. I'll plant Recce in that thick foliage there. We probably won't make it across that bridge. So we'll stick them in these trees just facing this river there. Not sure. I can tell you what might fit. Have a look. Didn't ask you. Right. Do away with the epic noising, and we shall quickly go grab us some more appropriate music. Oh, what won't get me DMCA'd? Oh, fuck it, it's all public domain anyway, isn't it? You can only mean Space Western. But this is the question I was about to posit. Do we go with... I've just realised some of my overlays in the way. Let's move that. I'm going to move that one there. Oh. Because Space Western goes with everything? I mean, not inaccurate. I mean, do we defy the season entirely and play something that is absolutely not Christmas? Or do we submit to the Christmas and play the Christmas? Without Mariah Carey, of course, because I do believe she deserves to be dumped in a hole and shot, but still. Okay, let's see. I know what you're thinking. I guarantee you do not know what I'm thinking on this matter. I say, like, do I submit to the season? And I disagree. No, we're not even playing that one, I don't think. You know how much? You know that's how much attention I pay. And I'm not even sure which map I'm playing anymore. Really, you're not just gonna give me a fucking playlist. Fine. God, not that one. They do podcasts on Christmas music. Fucking why? Right, fine. Yeah, let's get a good one. No. That one works. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. And that's about all of that I could take. Right, we're doing something else. Yeah, give me Space Western. Really does go with everything, doesn't it? No doubt that hard, Jesus Christ. I forgot just how much I despise Christmas music. Okay, we are resisting Christmas until the very end then. We're not going to deploy the anti-air straight away, I don't think. We are... Did I leave that in first phase? No, we'll get to play with that later then. Righty. What's so spacey about this exactly? It came from a space game, that's what spacey about. Let's get some inf out there. Like I said, I love these defense groups, by the way. They're only small, but they have 2 Brens, which is all you need, really. Which I like it how it isn't even a machine gun, it's an automatic rifle. Even though the Bren gun was out of a machine gun. Well, except for the Vickers, but the Vickers was probably from, I think that was from like World War I. We're not going to dispatch rifle leaders yet. We'll put them up to the front later. Oh, good lord, there's a lot of ground to cover. This is why it's a good thing I got Pompievati. A couple of defense groups. automatic rifle. They just get tonked there. I'm gonna shove them there then. I give them a Piat group. I did not. What else then? We got a group of imps going here, a group of imps going here. All of this is uncovered, now at least. It's gonna have to be a single squad job until we get more points, which is fine. Launch forward.
At your service, sir.
Unload immediately. Get the recce to go there. Them to go there. What? Yes, it is. I mean, to be fair, I have a far more stereotypical playlist. Here we go. You still give units orders on the deployment screen? Really? This I did not know. There we go. Oh yeah, now I feel like voting for Brexit. Let's get these other Piats there. I was also thinking of getting Steel Diff. To be fair, I did enjoy the one game of it I played, so I look forward to the future. Right, so this is a Panzer division, so I'm not expecting too much arty. You get. Oh yeah, here we go. Maximum Brexit.
Long way to Tipperary.
Quickly whack on. Where is it? There it is. You could at least split it. Did I stick a filter on this? I did. Oh, that's why. There we go. Whack that somewhere where it won't matter, like there for example. There we go.
At your orders.
This sounds way more Christmassy than the modern bullshit. Well, I should tell you something about British music, huh?
Sir?
That is. That's enemy airborne recce. Let's get some Bofors out.
We're badly hit.
Where boots?
Section at your orders, sir.
Unload.
Now.
And into the trees.
Preston, get down.
Oh no, not
Get me
Preston.
out of here.
Right, fire at this position here.
Loaded. Ready to
Back 40 over
fire.
there.
Need some extra firepower.
Going for a 10v10 in it. Oh, I can't wait.
We've got them.
That will be a day. Right. HE shells ready for salvo. Fire on my order. And
German.
fire! There it is.
Attention.
Get them to unload there. What else we got? Pack 40s and more MG42s. That's just fine. Oh yeah, here we go. Sounds of Christmas. Fucking Minahalek.
Waiting for instructions,
There we go.
sir.
Tell that enemy recce to piss off. And these Bofors have some range. I'd be very surprised if they pushed us off of that this far.
Germans ahead.
Let's get some Piat there. We actually have quite a few points now. I'm going to spread some AA out actually. Ooh, that's a problem.
Ready, sir.
They come across that bridge. Let's position some Piats there. We're gonna co-op you. You are gonna spray fire the way I think they are, which
10
is
degrees
there.
up. Fire. At your
You
service,
stay there for a moment.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Give me an unload there.
We'll deploy in this position. Enemy spotted.
They can stay there for all I care.
Need a ride.
Unload there, otherwise you're gonna get filled in. Move there.
Grab your stuff and move. Someone called for a cab.
So you're all still mobile. Ricky has ST2, Bill has it, Justin considers getting it, then I might do too. We could do some games.
Sir, yes sir.
Hand grenadiers. We do outnumber them, so we should be able to take them.
Yes sir.
Unload,
Now.
get north. You unload, get north. We haven't got much in the way of infantry left, so we're going to get a couple of defense groups, put them there. A couple more defense groups. The rest of this line seems pretty secure. Oh no, not Preston. We need to save Preston. Shit.
Germans ahead.
You unload there. We're pretty good on that. That's enemy recce, I think.
Yes sir.
Let's get our own airborne recce out, actually.
Go on,
And
control.
there, so we can see what we're looking at.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Right, that's fine. So they came across here, so we're going to move up
Let's
to this
go.
position
Stay
here, move the
quiet.
recce there.
Ready, sir.
Let's get a rifle leader to this group, get a rifle leader to this group,
Germans
get
ahead.
a rifle leader to this group. Ah, there they are.
Germans ahead. I'm a goose at Christmas. Take care, this plane is fragile.
Yeah, no shit, the plane's fragile. It's probably from the First
Artillery
World
at your
War.
orders.
Right, let's hit that with arty then. Yep. There comes enemy fighters.
I'm
They've
hit.
seen something and they want it. We do have a Beaufort in the region, but we'll see how far it gets. It went down anyway. Awesome.
Redeploying air defense.
Depends on what division you like. This is true. I got most of the
Sir,
DLCs
yes,
because
sir.
I wanted to play the other nations. That's a Panzer. Need something to stop that. We're still a little ways off the main point though. Our answer to enemy tanks is tanks of our own.
Yes, sir.
Rifles
On
are
your
still
feet, soldiers.
slowly rolling up.
Be careful. Enemies nearby. Looking for enemy planes.
Move the Beauforts up, I think.
Sergeant Highway is hit. It's a long way
Unload
to
there.
Tipperary.
You can unload there, actually. That Panzer literally ran over my recon troops. I find that extremely rude. Back to war. Yeah, back to war is a pretty good one. As I said, I think that was the one that gave me my British divisions, so it's fine. That is...
Enemy spotted. Be ready. On your feet, soldiers.
Well, if they were here, they are no longer, so let's set up in this forest over here, I think.
Someone called for a cab.
Unload. And
Germans
everyone
ahead.
in there.
We've got them.
Yep, that got him. As that sailing closes, we'll retake that point.
Get down.
The Churchills are slowly making their way there. Throughout the game, probably Burning Bolters and Vistula. Yeah, I'm going to say. Burning Bolters is actually the only one I don't
Be
have.
ready. Second platoon,
Yeah,
ready,
smoke
sir.
You lot all unload, go there.
Second
No,
platoon, ready, sir.
They're going to go there, we're going to stay there. Some Panzers, they're hitting my
Ready, Captain.
Beaufort, which I don't appreciate.
Understood. Do you have a target,
See if I can't smoke him.
Stay low. Waiting for fire coordinates.
You just stood out in the open, getting cover, young man.
Preston, get down! Ready, sir. Take cover, Lieutenant. We're moving,
Hide the
lads.
rifle leader, charge the rifles at him.
Yes, sir. Germans ahead.
You
We'll
stop
go.
there. And then
Give
get
him
him.
hell. It's hot in here. Roger.
There you go. Off he goes. Left rifles
We've
for
got
pussies
them.
anyway. Right, that takes care of that problem. We're about to hit.
That was close.
We're about to hit bloody phase B. Did we lose our rifle leader here? We did. Oh well. We do have the Sherman Commander, which we will stick with the tanks. In which case, we're going to get the artillery spotter, and we're going to keep him there, seeing as we have access to him so early. And then other tonks. Place some tonks in reserve there. Sherman Göring Division.
Damn, that was close.
That Hampshire T-34. I've noticed that the German AI seems to love the T-34. Ironic.
Good job, Gunner.
Okay, there's another one. Push the rest of it back.
We can give some fire support,
This
sir.
def group can go there. That's our objective. Cool. That's not a great spread. We will need to push into them soon. We have a fairly sizable infantry contingent.
Section at your orders, sir.
That's phase B. This is our time to struggle. Which is fine. Unload at position there. Get some AT, like some position AT out, so I can at least bolster the defense somewhat. Yeah, that's why. To be fair, he's a panicked pilot, so he's not going to react, I think. Although he's going to try and turn off.
That was
Oh shit, hell. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. That's a fucking pack.
Yes, sir. Drop 200.
Take care of that,
6 rounds.
please.
5 for effect.
We got AT there. We're going to put an AT there, and then another one here. We have a fairly sizable infantry contingent now, so we don't have a rifle leader here, so we're going to get a new one. We're going to position them there. But we will use the assault pioneers. You know, they should be called the NGs, but yeah. We'll get an infantry group together. We're going to move on that island, I think.
Be careful. Enemies nearby. Attention!
I had to think that the Germans must have gotten AT guns to the front faster than I did.
Medic!
Fine, they were only the cheap ones anyway, but no issue.
Yes, sir.
Unload
Get out.
immediately.
Now.
There.
Adjusting aim. Fire. Enemy spotted. Be ready.
And get that bitch. Certainly
I'm hit.
spooked him. He's got a Panzer behind him as well, so it's a good job this gun got
One
here.
more kill. Adjusting aim. Fire.
Make sure that these anti-tank guns get to the correct positions.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Second
You
platoon.
two
Ready,
get
sir.
behind you there. Pack 40.
Sergeant Highway is hit.
What else has he got? Okay, so he's got Panzers coming
Drop
over.
200. 6 rounds. 5 for effect.
Okay, that front Panzer we can definitely deal with.
Stay low.
We do have Piats in the woods, but obviously they're super close range anyway.
He's burning.
MG42,
Sir, yes,
hammering
sir.
my boys. It's fine, it's what we have artillery
Preston,
for.
get down.
Found enemy artillery.
Just get me out of here.
Good cassette.
Be ready. He's burning. Second platoon, ready, sir. En route, men.
He's
Give
pinned
us a
down, so
good
that doesn't
firing
help
position.
matters at all. You lot
Everybody
unload,
out.
move there.
Get ready, boys.
So that pounder's already in position.
Germans ahead. Stay on your guards, gentlemen. We have men down!
I'm very not interested in losing this gun, but there's not a lot I can do about it for the moment until they stop being pinned down.
Shoot the Huns!
Neither
We have
of you
men down!
are
Everybody, check your
anti-armor. So units that are anti-armor are still pinned down.
We've got casualties!
How are we doing for shells? You're out,
Ready
and you're
to fire.
not far from being out. That's fine. Let's get a supply truck to that group.
Ready, sir. Preston, get down! This gun ain't easy to move.
Move him there. You're
We
not
can't
out,
take this
fucking boys.
anymore.
I'm going to need to send a supply truck to you.
Wake up, boys. It's not tea time.
Oh, when isn't it tea time? I'm going to need to just get more boys there, otherwise I'm going to struggle.
Platoon formed and ready. Medic! One more kill.
Get some more artillery, probably to there.
Spotted. Be ready.
How far till phase C? 5 minutes, huh? Must also remember I do have this heavy battery.
Ah, I'm hit. Roger.
Make sure he survives, otherwise I'm going to have a bad time.
Stay on your guards, gentlemen.
On Piat. You missed! How'd you missed? Well, lads, I know it's not the best thing ever, but hey ho, let's do what we got. And now you're pinned. Because you got hit by that Pack 40 over there. Get a supply truck over there as well. This supply truck is likely being depleted.
Forward observer ready.
And we can get a bit closer to the front. We can pull down some big boy guns.
Hope we'll get a good sight on the enemy.
Right, that's good.
Coordinates acquired. Fire at will. Ah, I'm hit.
Yeah.
Section,
Unload.
at your orders,
Get in the
sir.
buildings. There we go. Tank, how long till I can get those Achilles out? In a moment. If I can get an Achilles up here, that
We
should
can't
solve the
take this
problem.
anymore.
Although I am currently losing boys at an unacceptable rate. Let's get him there. This
Second
group
platoon,
has
ready,
made
sir.
it. Let's get them across.
Preston, get down. Yes,
This
sir.
Preston fellow really needs to learn to keep his head down.
We're out of shells. Need some extra firepower?
I can guarantee that you are many things out of shells is definitely not one of them. Although
At your
you are
orders.
currently depleting this.
Key loaded. Ready to fire. Medic!
Forward, we'll hammer him with some artillery just to kind of
Ready
give him
to
a
fire.
spook. Right, he's there. Right, position right
Key
there.
loaded. Ready
Fuck
to
me.
fire.
Yeah, those artillery spots
Stay
are
low.
most good. Yes. This
Second
group
platoon,
has been
ready, sir.
emaciated, so I'll have to
Preston,
rebuild it.
get down.
Where's that coming from? There.
Ready to pound them, sir.
I bet you are. No, get them there.
Enemy spotted. Be ready.
We do have Piats, and we are dealing with it.
Fire at them. Tommy's ready for battle.
You lot deal with them.
This war will be over by Christmas. Ah, I'm hit. Choose your targets.
Yeah, like out of
Get
shells.
me out of here.
Come on.
Germans ahead.
There we go. That
Stay
helps.
on your guards, gentlemen.
We've got to give them some CAS as well.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Flamen Panzers.
Medic! Any update?
Just realise that's anti-air, but as long as it's pointed down, not upwards, that's absolutely
All
fine.
units. Enemy sighted. I'm hit
give them an
badly.
Achilles. Achilles is there.
Bandit ahead. Ready to engage.
We'll see if he makes it back. Rifles.
Ready to fire.
You lot, him,
Drop
thank you.
200. 6 rounds. 5 for effect.
Ooh, panzer grenadiers. Let's deal with them.
Damn, it's hot here.
I was wondering where my other voters was.
God, that was close.
It's tails damage, so it shouldn't be too hard to whack the rest of him. Come on.
Units. Enemy sighted.
Come on, get him.
The enemy
Get him.
is
There we go. Beautiful.
Wake up, boys. It's not tea time.
I'm going to need to reinforce that
Germans
infantry
ahead.
column.
Section, at your orders, sir.
Grab these guys. Don't have much in the way of AT. So we're going to grab these. We're going to grab that gun. Tell it to unload at the front. Actually, we're going to go the other way. We're going to come back a moment. We need to retake this.
I'm hit.
Saluting the captain makes him a target for Germans.
Bandit at 3 o'clock.
This is becoming a little bit more difficult. Those are armoured vehicles. That's fine. I guess we were just out of range then.
Enemy spotted. Be ready. We have men down.
Bounce.
Jerry's dead. Get ready, boys. We've got casualties.
Deal with that first. Yeah, that's why.
One more kill. Ready, sir. Bandit at 3 o'clock.
Let's face C either way. Yeah, flying lines coming in to ruin my fun. Pull him over the Bofor. They should convince him to turn around.
He's burning. Damn, it's hot here. Platoon formed and ready.
How are we doing for shell still?
All
Yeah, we're
units.
still doing alright.
Enemy sighted.
At your orders, Captain.
No, oh, fuck's sake. I want just the two guns.
Waiting for fire coordinates.
Yes, I did put them a little close together. Get
Fire.
there.
Smash them. I'm hit.
Don't lose our artillery spotter.
Germans ahead.
This is a story you'll tell your grandchildren.
Advance forward.
Medic!
In time, what to do with the new points I have found myself with.
Jerry's dead.
You need to gear up for a push.
Get down!
Start getting the heavy boys out.
I'm hit!
I don't know what that is, but to me.
Everybody out.
I have a great view from here.
Yeah, so go over there.
I'm hit!
Time to lead from the front.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Oh, that's an officer. A Panzer IV. See if the lads in the Piat can score themselves a kill.
I'm a goose at Christmas.
Open fire! Jerry's
There it
dead.
is.
Stay on your guards, gentlemen.
Right on the mark.
Yeah, I don't know what's that over there, but it's killed an Achilles. These
Stay
guys do
on
need
your
some
guards,
recce's actually, so I'm
gentlemen.
going to give these guys an AC when next I get the chance.
Looking for prey.
That's a supply wagon.
Stay low.
Preston, get down!
Come on. Drive in view of the road. See how that goes for you.
I'm hit!
Ow.
Your coordinates, Commandant.
Thanks for the bullets.
On the mark.
Medic!
I've literally thieved a bunch of German bullets.
Wake up, boys. It's not tea time.
You, MG42,
200.
go nuts.
6 rounds. 5 for effect. Ready to fire. Fire.
And the MG42
Smash
gone,
them.
please. Give them both the ACs. Help them push onto that island. We need a new infantry push. We've got plenty of Piats now. Let's grab them, tell them to unload now.
Medic! Just get me out of here. Enemy spotted. Be ready.
We're operational.
I bet you are. Counterbat. It is always tea time. Tea time comes after battle. Sometimes during. You know, sometimes you just got to steady your nerves after you got hit by a shell. Yeah, it happens.
Stay low.
Fire is now inaccurate. It's on the bridge.
Second platoon, ready, sir.
Fine, pull back to the
Germans
forest.
ahead.
Seems we're gonna have issues with that.
We're being shot at.
Yeah, no shit. Got a rifle leader as well. Get him there,
Germans
so we need to
ahead.
push up and retake this salient. He is kind of pushing into me now. It's a Pack 40.
Formed
Go overrun
and
it.
ready.
Another one bites the dust.
We're badly hit.
No shit, you're badly hit. Get out.
At your orders,
Out the
Captain.
trucks. Thank you. Go with
Shoot
it.
the Huns.
To all units. Enemy sighted.
Look at that German truck I nicked when we got blowed up. Oh no. Anyway.
Damn, it's hot here.
Hands are
I'm
there.
listening, sir. Damn, it's hot
Do
here.
some good Churchills. Put them there. It's going to take them about 3 hours to get there, so we'll have to.
We're
work with that.
operational.
Meantime, let's lay down some aggressive fire.
Right on the mark.
That should be fine.
Platoon formed and ready.
Forrest, seeing as he wants to expose himself, so
Enemy spotted. Be ready. We've got them.
we'll make that his problem.
Medic.
With munitions.
We've got them. Fire at them.
Yeah, deal with the MG42 first.
We've got them.
Oh, what am I kidding? They're not going to deal with it.
Stay low.
Get him over there.
Yes, sir.
Defense group is going to need. It's going to need hustling.
Medic.
Just realised we have no anti-air in the centre now. Give me the points. There. Second group. There. This group is now
Wake
ready
up,
to move
boys.
forth.
It's not tea time.
Try and get up onto there. We need to retake the shore. With this and I will give you catnip. So no more.
Germans ahead.
Righty.
Ready to
Oh,
pound
you've
them,
got
sir.
shells. You seem absolutely fine. I also have the heavy boy
Man
here.
down.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, smack that. Pack 4. Oh shit. that was my
We're gonna
command.
hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. Ready, sir.
You lot are all ready. Move there. Keep the Achilles to hand.
I'm
The airborne
listening.
recon over.
Roger. Enemy nearby. Protect the guns.
More rockets. Move the infantry
We can't
forward
take this
before.
anymore.
Always the fucking major that gets
your
one in the
feet,
face
soldiers.
every time.
Yes, sir.
Target neutralized.
Okay, control.
Enemy spotted. Be ready.
But no.
Just point the target.
So let's use that to
Awaiting
bring that one down at
instructions.
least.
I'm too vulnerable here. Sky is
We
hostile up
have many guns that can penetrate that Panzer IV's armour.
here.
So, push onto the island.
Sky is hostile up here.
Fighter ready. Bugging out.
He's going to have to turn around.
Ready, sir.
Bandit ahead. Ready to engage.
Germans ahead.
Going to need a new commander. Give me Achilles as well.
Enemy spotted. Be ready.
Look, there's boys.
Jerry's dead.
I forgot I had these tanks in reserve. That's why we have tanks in reserve. But there's no use Catnip to great effect. I mean, Catnip is the ultimate drug dungeon now. You guys are without armoured support, unfortunately. We are up against a Panzer division. They have lots of tanks. It's kind of their namesake.
Second platoon, ready, sir. Second platoon, let's go. Get ready, boys. Open
You're ready to shoot. Shoot from there.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Meantime, go
We
get
can't
that
take
bitch.
this anymore.
I like how he sounds only mildly pissed off by that.
Be ready.
Ah, I'm hit. Platoon formed and ready. One more kill.
What are your orders, sir?
Advance forward.
Preston, get down.
Again with the fucking Preston, Jesus. Get down, y'all wazzock.
On the mark.
That Achilles could deal with it. Let's pull him off. Get him over to the side. He's got Martyrs on the other side. Shit.
Awaiting instructions.
Pull them back. Pull them back. We need to smoke that out.
Germans ahead.
Give me the big gun. There it
At
is.
your orders, Captain.
The Panzer
Red
4.
6 mounted up.
Go get him.
Damn, that was close. Good job, gunner.
Job's good.
Awaiting instructions.
Start rolling around.
This is Red 2, enemy spotted. Back up, back up, back up!
Oh, that's the rocket artillery. Oh, there's the
Versorgung kann
open.
eingeleitet werden.
Oh, let's go use his supply on some shells.
Tommy's ready for battle.
Start trying to get across
soldiers.
that river.
Targeting enemy vehicle. Ready, sir.
Well, we know he's there, four heads.
It's hot in here.
We've got them.
Sir.
There he is, right there.
Adjusted.
Get him.
Fire. Good job, gunner.
Hopefully that shook him enough to kind of prevent the shot.
Good job, gunner. Roger.
That was their only unit across the way, so.
Damn, that was close.
This whole region is just covered in shit.
Artillery at your orders.
See if we can't fly some air
Damn,
recon
that was
over.
close.
Trying to bet enemy swell battalion it is, isn't it?
Transportkommando bereit.
Yeah.
Bandit ahead.
What are you doing? No, you stop. Stop, all of you.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden.
Go give shells.
Bugging out.
We're starting to encounter more and more enemy infantry, so we can actually find out what the fuck they're doing behind here. Panzer there.
Enemy spotted. Be ready. Ah, I'm hit.
Oh no. Famine Panzer. Small pack. I
On the
guess.
mark.
Marder.
All ammo spent.
To be fair,
That was close.
that's all shellable.
This is Red 2, enemy spotted.
Let's go give them a.
All ammo spent. Delighted, sir. Truly delighted.
Kill the fucking Marder, Jesus Christ.
My engine
Fucking
is on
tank
fire.
destroyer, Jesus Christ.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Cat rifles. They want to be over
Jerry's
there, but fine.
Get out, now. Red 6 mounted up.
Come round the back, you need to go kill that Marder.
It's hot in here.
Sir, yes, sir.
Push them up. Why is my phone going off?
Damn, that was close.
Fucking Dominoes, really? Is this the time to be contacting me?
This war will be over by Christmas.
Enemy
Yeah,
nearby.
no, I had a Boffer here, it's gone.
Enemy spotted. Be ready.
Indeed.
Officers ready.
Enemy Panzer. Luckily,
Best
we
job
have our
I've
own
ever
Panzers.
had.
So we probably shouldn't put that, although it is the heaviest of the Churchills. So it is the least likely to die.
This is a story you'll tell your grandchildren. It's hot in here.
Germans ahead.
On the mark.
We'll deploy them.
Ready to supply.
They're all out of shells, so that's fine, honestly. Let's go
Good
get
job,
some more.
gunner. Damn, that was close.
I was wondering where the other big gun had gone.
Artillery at your orders.
Let's go, gentlemen.
We have nothing else in the way of recon except for planes.
I'm listening.
Let's go get one
Good
out.
job, gunner.
Affirmative, sir.
Damn, that was close.
We need to take these 2 points
Enemy
back.
sighted.
Go get that Panzer IV first.
Preston, get down!
Numerous of you are PX. Go kill that Panzer. Oh no. Enemy infantry is giving it support.
Ready to pound them, sir.
Well, I bet you are. Right there.
Adjusting on target. Stay low.
Fire at them! On your feet, soldiers! Platoon formed
Pin down,
and
nothing I
ready.
can do. Shit. Feck's sake.
We hit.
Let's get the other Typhoon.
ready for action.
Is it? Their BF-109's getting awful brave, which I don't like.
I'm out. Over. I got a hit.
Yes, you've got a hit, but
Section
not on the
at
one I
your
needed.
orders, sir.
I can
Damn, that was close.
pack forces are still across the way. That's fine. That can be dealt with.
Adjusting on target.
It's hot in here.
So they push that point all the way back now. Yeah, so it appears tanks is something we're not good at dealing with. Honestly, I think I need to proliferate anti-armor guns earlier. And that should help the problem.
Good
It's
job, gunner.
all a process of elimination. I see Sash combat. She's doing that.
Someone called for a
Unload
car.
them before they get run over again.
Somebody knows where we're going.
When you think you are too close, going closer.
I'm trying to get those
I'm out. Over.
pack guns that are hanging out there.
That one bought it.
Taxi ready.
So we can get in close enough. Happens they do that, oh god. Yeah. I just couldn't take that salient back. Oh well. Yeah, I think it is just a case of proliferate anti-armor guns earlier. More of them. See, it's not helped by the fact that my tanks are not great. Those Achilles are the best tanks I have, and I can only have that many of them, unfortunately. Hey. Indeed, go pass out. I mean, we were talking about it, but you know, money and all that.
And then on my own.
I know. Oh, did I? Oh well. She was on moaning to go outside, so she gets to live with her choice. Hey, vey. Now, I was looking at these Army General campaign stuff. Not sure. Apparently these are symbols for the complexity of it. I'm not sure what they mean by that. That's Soviets pushing into Romania. It's the Vistula campaign. Ah, so it's Operation Migration, nice. Oh, I see, you get to pick which one, I see. So, can I move over? Yeah, I can move over. Cool. Good to know. I see. Which guards, mechanized corps, and cavalry guards versus them, Panzer Division and Jaeger Division. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, let's back to the drawing board. To be fair, let's actually come out of there. Let's go into here. One group I haven't explored is the Americans. What are the differences here? Oh, so these appear to have a lot of Frenchies in them. Oh yeah, a lot of Free France guys. Would you be shocked to learn I'm not interested in? Head. Go the armoured spearhead. I do wish to use more tonks. Oh, we actually get the M8 Greyhound. These things are fun. Just army rifles. Army rifle leader. Army rifle with what appears to be a Thompson. It has a bar in it. And a bazooka. It has 2 Browning light machine guns in it. That's all we've got in the way of tanks then. I would imagine mini Shermans. Command Stuart. M4A1. 75, which I believe has a slightly better gun. 76, which has a much better gun. And yes, the Jumbo, which is a bit silly. The Jumbo's a bit hard. So this is just a hope. I hope you like Shermans, because Shermans are what we do. They do get the long tom though. The Brit playlist ran out just in time, to be fair. Quickly move that. Jump back into there. Right. Well, to be fair, I did say yeah, out. Let's go over now. Which one was it? Was it the 78th? It was. Alright, let's play with these guys. Alright, so, heavy infantry. What have we got in the way of tanks? Not an awful lot. Shit. Now the fun part becomes getting more music. That will do for the meantime. Have that ticking in the background, I think. Not the armory. There. Right, let's play with this guy. So it seems to be that they are primarily infantry, not much in the way of tank. How much we got in the way of anti-tank? Do we get the tiny one? No, we don't. I was hoping we get the I can't remember what it was called, but the little anti-tank weapon that they towed. There was just a little like missile on wheels. I can't remember what it was called. So we get the tiny anti-tank, but we do get the packed 40s. We get the Nashorn, which from what I remember is the Marder, but bigger and better. The much bigger pack gun. Jesus Christ, look at the size of that thing. You get an Ace. But, I mean, what is it? It's the same price, but it's only one vehicle. And, you know, in Phase C I could have 6, so it's like, who cares? Mark 2. Can I get infantry that carry Panzer Shreks, or do they have to be anti-infantry? Anti-armor? Looks like they are. They have Panzerfaust, but Panzerfaust aren't as good. We do have Stugs, and Stugs are good. And they're assault guns, not tanks, I remember. Got Command Panzer II, huh? That's where it works. To be fair, I think the flatbed's probably the best option there. Although, is that the... Yeah, dual purpose. Yeah, there's the 88mm gun. These things are hilarious because I can make them dual purpose as both anti-air and anti-tanks, which is really good. In the way of artillery, that's a spotter, that's a battery command, a moderate mortar, towed rocket artillery, general purpose howitzer, which use any AA as dual purpose. This is true, but most AA is either suppression machine gun or anti-air, whereas that 88mm has the benefit of being like literally one of the deadliest anti-tank weapons going, as well as anti-air, which is hilarious. I love that fucking thing. A mortar that is definitely compensating for something. Didn't like that skip. No, but it's still fine. There's its 150 heavy artillery, and then the off-map 122, 210s. So a fair amount of artillery, but I don't think I'll pack too much of it. How much we got in the air wing? We do get the 188s. Yes. Here's a good key. The Junkers 188s, which are decent. Was it the heavy bombers? What we got? 28, 50 kilos or 2000s. Where the fuck are you? Don't you meow at me. Where the fuck are you? There you are. And then I also got some. It's a heavier plane, but it's a recon plane. Alright then. Plenty of F-109s for air superiority. Other than that. Right. The little assault gun that could. Right, if you're going to meow at me, then fine, you can come up here. If you disconnect anything, I'm going to eat you. Deployable MG42, which is good. I tend to want to use them though, because I think most of these guys have plenty of MG42s with them. What they do, this is... Yeah, that one has 2 MG42s in it. Which is decent, and then you compare it to the next one, which is all MP44s. Oh, I love this squad. Doesn't look like you get too many of them though. I mean, if we deploy them in C, we still get 18 of them, which is fair. Yes. Very moany today, aren't you? Kitty. Yeah, I think infantry is going to be the main push here, but obviously small arms are only good against other... I suppose not just against other infantry, but they're good against guns, place positions, that kind of thing. How do we go about this then? We've got plenty of anti-armor and we've got plenty of infantry. Using this, we should be able to push through enemy positions. Just the risk being, what about enemy artillery, where we could just counter battery it. Alternatively, we use the Flak 40, the 88s. Use that to win air superiority, and then use the 188s to smoke out enemy positions. Either that, or we utilize either heavy artillery or mass artillery. Let's go with what we already know then. Give me one in B. Give me another one in C. That's good. Different. Oh, they got AT grenades. Do I really want AT grenades? No. They do have an extra MG42, which makes them tempting. Put them in A. Cheapo infantry, and I get that that's the point, but still. Near them. Only 4. Wherever they are, but that is all Russian weaponry. I mean, they are using the best rifle in the world, but I'm curious as to why it would appear there's an entire troop of infantry using Russian material. Is it literally just captured arms? Turncoats? Is it just... They're not Osttroop, and they would be marked as such. Pioneers who have... They got the big grenades. And we're back down to the black grenadiers. Well, still good. I mean, 8 MP44s and 3 Gewehr 43s. They're not bad, by any means of the term. Can only turn up in A and B, and it can only be with 1 veteran CSC. But the same for these guys, it is. Light Pioneer is, yeah, the same way. And they can only be 2 as well. They're powerful units, but very limited. So I would assume that those are like the last remnants of the German regulars. Because this is supposed to be like late war Germans, aren't they? So. One Pioneer, if you step on my keyboard, I will kill you. 2 units of Sturmschützen. That should see us as a bulk of our infantry going through. One more Schützen. We need some light grenadiers. You want them in B? Yeah, let's put them in B. Let B be the flood of infantry around. Let's get some boys. Führer. Only 2 of them, huh? You can turn up whenever, so we'll put you in B. And you can only turn up there. Okay. Might as well grab you then. So how much infantry is that? Okay. Only 54. We want more than that. Bad run. We can still use more of these, but they are still a bit used. Yeah, grab them as well. We could just use more Schützen, but got him in the first round because that's the only place he can go. We've got 4 more officers there. The temptation to just use conscripts is there. What have we got? We got 12 units of infantry for the first round. Honestly, I think I'm just going to shove them there. Call that for infantry. Let's go to recon then. T26, really? Difference here. They've got an MG34, which does make them dangerous as a recon unit. Though I do like the bike as a recon unit. It's also got radio, which is the important part. Yeah, I think we just use these guys in the first round. Bring the bikes in on the second round. That'll be that for recon. We'll think about if I even want to bring tanks. I tell you what, I definitely do want to bring as many of these as possible. I can get 2 out in the first round. I can get 4 in the second. Yeah, we'll bring out 2 in the first round, 6 in the last. Anti-tank as well. These Nashorns are going to serve us well as these Marders. Bring some Marders. In the second round, we'll bring in some Nashorns. The rest, I think we just go with the Pack 40s. The Pack 40 is a perfectly serviceable weapon. Could go with a big dick energy, but it's honestly not needed. Bring in more Pack 40s, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to need some of these. Bring in some munitions. Commander, tank commander. Grab a normal commander. 27. Honestly, fine. The anti-tank is fine. Unless there's something else here that I want, which there kind of isn't. Discipline. But I'm not running conscripts, so these guys are useless. And we just need supporting artillery, to be honest. I mean, they're largely for counterbat, so... What AA do we have access to? AA that isn't worth it, bigger AA that still isn't worth it, and the flatbed. Yeah. Build that our air wing then. Just making sure I haven't overselected stuff there. Now you're still recon, so what's the difference between you two? Oh, that one's got a gun pod, so it gives it extra push. You bully AA, really? Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Because there's 88 there, I really don't feel the need. So starting in the second round, we'll start bringing in some BF-109s. 6 will do fine. They're largely there for air superiority anyway. The rest is going to be these Junkers, which are going to be in C. Ah. I like those. Right. We have AA. We have artillery for the sake of counterbatting and sun clear out. We've got those flaks for anti-armor, as well as some Pack 40s for additional anti-armor to support the infantry, which the bulk of is going to be coming in B, including the Sturmschützen, which are the main group. These guys are here to hold the line ahead of time, which means we probably want to give them some extra support, so we're going to grab these deployable NG-42s. Yeah, recon's fine, we got plenty of it, so... Grab some Tonks, and Tonk Commander, actually, let's not bring them in there, right, so... I guess they're going in B then. Grab 10 Stugs in that, in phase B then. It's going to be a primarily B division, it seems. We could do with some extra Shrek boys. Bring them in. 7 points up to now. Do more infantry in the first round. How many Schützen can I deploy in the first round? 9. I've already got some. I've already got a light Führer there. What else we got? More Sturmschützen. How many can I deploy in the first round? 6. That's not bad. Yeah, stick them there. I've got 4 points. 2 artillery units, 2 support units, an extra air unit. Pack 88. Do you reckon? I mean, it is a big, thick boy with a big dick energy. He's a bit silly. It is extremely silly, to be honest. Oh, it's... I mean, to be fair, I haven't really got anything else, and anti-tank is kind of what I'm worried about, since I don't really have an armoured presence of my own, so... Bring them in then. Bring them in C, I get 6, but... bring them in B. Leaving me only 2 points. More, I think, with more artillery. If I bring him in B, actually. Yeah. Off map. Off map's always fun. There we are. It's really stupid, but we'll see how we do. There we go. To wiki. Its full name, please. Tar. Type it out again. There we are. I mean, let's be honest. That is the gimmick of this whole division. Right, let's try her out. Yep. Flip the teams, please. No, by the way. Flip the team. Find a new map. Yeah, so it's find a 2v2 one, I think. Give me my Sturmgewehr. Random active battle group. Make it all medium. We just random allied battle groups. I think they're both Russian, so that fits fine. Flags, fine. Right, let's see how we do. Right. Awesome, Romanians. Got some Soviet guards, some Soviet tanks. This can only go well. This can only go well. See what he's deploying. Infantry with some anti-air, it looks like. No, they're still tanks. Good. Right. Let's deploy our own then. Probably going to need to hold that point together, but it looks like it's my job to look after this crossing and this push up here. Put him there.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
Let's put him there.
Dort müssen wir hin.
There's like nowhere to hide in this region. Nowhere to hide at all. And we're gonna have to air recce that. We'll have to get wrong one. To get our own there. Unload him there, just so we can get eyes on the position. The rest of it then. I want these to flank. I'm gonna put them in the center there. Infantry out. Let's get one leader. We'll save the other one in case he goes down. Give him a fairly sizable infantry contingent. We'll give him an anti-armor contingent. A couple of Marders to support that advance. Talk about this side now. There's like nothing. Have two of those. Put them here so they can run up to that position there. Put them in MG42 as well. We will prepare for an artillery position. Let's talk about where these units are going. Got to deploy them there and get them into that. Try and get them in that tree line. You know where you're going, these Marders. Move them there. Unload there and we'll move you into where you want to go. You're staying there. You're going there. And then we're going to put air recce above his position.
Erwarte Ihre Befehle.
There.
Taxi bereit.
There. Move the other one, just kind of sit in the middle
An
there so
dieser
it's a bit more
Position
covered.
müssen wir raus.
I didn't set a bloody deployment thing, so we're going with whatever we get. I mean, 110 in the first round is good, I suppose.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
We're prepared to roll out the artillery.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
MG42 wants to go
An dieser
in there.
Position müssen wir
We're going to
raus.
live there. The commander, but we won't deploy him yet.
Hat jemand ein Taxi bestellt?
Hauptmann, Feuerbereitschaft hergestellt.
And,
Flak bereit.
so for you, you're going to go there.
Feind direkt vor eigener Stellung.
Here we go.
Achtung.
Get them into the heavy cover. That's fine.
Weihnachten ist der
Out
Krieg
the trucks,
vorbei.
out the trucks. Out the trucks, into the trees.
Ich bin bald da.
Let's see, that's a gun. Let's get our own gun then.
Auf der Suche nach Beute.
But it would be rather heavy to push.
Wir gewinnen diesen Krieg. Das ist ein Befehl.
To be fair, these units do seem pretty strong. At least from an infantry standpoint, and obviously infantry's all we got to play with, so other Romanians do.
Feind direkt
And they're
vor
taking
eigener
to 'em.
Stellung.
Nice to see neither of us guarded that middle approach. Now I've got some Marders. I'll have to start positioning units up that way. Got infantry there. Start developing an infantry group and start getting them out. We could get. Let's move him.
Von hier
up
aus
to-
hat man eine tolle Aussicht.
Let's move him up to there and see if they're hanging around, so I can charge onto the point.
Können es kaum erwarten. Befehl wird ausgeführt, Herr Kommandant.
As soon as I can see what's up there,
Bodenstelle. Was
see
steht auf
if
dem
we
Plan?
can't push onto that village.
Feind direkt vor eigener
Yeah,
Stellung.
there they are.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
Indianer auf 3 Uhr oberhalb.
Feuer und Bewegung.
Es ist mir eine Ehre, die Männer anzuführen.
Plenty of them there.
Aber Feind aufgeklärt.
Wie lautet Ihr Befehl, Hauptmann?
Yeah, I was wondering when the enemy air cover was going to come out. That's fine.
Artillerie zu Diensten.
We're going to shell that village in that case.
Feuer.
Ich höre, Hauptmann.
Preparing an infantry column to go this way.
Ja, Kommandant.
I mean, 105 mils still ain't anemic
Der ist
by any
hinüber.
stretch of the imagination. I was wondering when we were going to run into some commies.
Haha, das hat
Melted.
gesessen. Lanzer zur Stelle.
Let's get another,
Aufklärungsflugzeug bereit.
get another air recce out.
Der ist hinüber.
They seem pretty cocked there for the moment.
Zweiter
Get
Zug
that, get that.
einsatzbereit.
Wir setzen uns in Bewegung, Hauptmann.
That's the enemy's
Die Gruppe erwartet Ihre Befehle.
smoke there.
Haha, das hat gesessen.
Mehr Feuerkraft gefällig?
Tell them to hold fire, let those shells land, and then we'll move into the town. It's a destroyer. That is an enemy ace. Right, let's run in for his foams then. Let's give him one of. Yeah, let's give him both actually.
Feind gesichtet. Ziel auffassen.
Infanterie bereit.
nice and pinned down.
Haha, das hat gesessen.
Right, lovely. Tanks aren't ready yet. Yeah, let's get the artillery observers out. Get the artillery observers out, push them into the front.
Ruhe, herhören. Aufgepasst, Männer, es geht los. Bereit, Herr Hauptmann.
Moving men into
Zieh den Arsch anhalten.
buildings to take cover from artillery. Where's the leader? He's in the church.
Die Bewegung, macht euch
Armada's
kampfbereit.
up.
Herr
Take
Kommandant,
out that tank.
Ja,
Move the
Hauptmann.
recce up as well. Oh, cool. Perhaps then you may join us in
bitte
future.
komm erwarten.
Get up the hill, get up the hill.
Feind gesichtet.
And looks like they're RTing me pretty hard.
Ja, Kommandant.
Get the counterbat out. Put these guys in reserve.
Hauptmann. Wir rücken aus.
Unload there.
Absitzen, sofort.
Move up through the forest.
Er hat uns erwischt. Jawohl, Hauptmann.
Commander's moving into position. Big. Oh, it's up. Yeah, this game's up. Big boy. Blitz, actually, yeah, that's a supply truck there preemptively so I don't forget to resupply them. That's a big town over there, actually, so I'll tell you what, let's get an MG42 and deploy it there. I might save some points ready for the next round.
Herr Kommandant? Wir haben keine Granaten mehr. Er hat uns erwischt.
I don't like these ships
Die
from where
Gruppe
they are. Let's
erwartet
move
Ihre
them over.
Befehle.
Wir können nicht mehr.
Oh, that was a good hit.
Er hat uns erwischt.
Yeah, counterbat shells are on their way. Cool. Where's the...
Jawohl.
Unloading there.
Absitzen, sofort. Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
Er hat uns erwischt.
You got a tank commander there. Like, oh, by the way, Romanians basically speak Orc.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt.
Auf der Suche nach Beute.
Did I bring any artillery into the second round? I did not.
Lanzer zur Stelle.
Did I bring spotters? I
Zweiter
did.
Zug,
I'm smart.
vorwärts, Marsch.
Hier geht der Treibstoff aus. Aber Feind aufgeklärt.
T-34 and some infantry.
Sanitäter!
Oh, they're gonna have fun. There's very little I can do for them.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans. Stehen bereit.
We've got
Feind direkt vor eigener Stellung.
recce up there and everything. More guards. It's like I'm getting the bulk of the guards operation.
Verstanden.
I'm gonna start moving one of these 88mm up. Call for a... No, I
Ah, es hat mich erwischt.
Es ist mir eine Ehre, die Männer
can't.
anzuführen.
Me too. Today, please.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
This exact problem is the whole reason I brought you to.
Feind direkt vor eigener Stellung.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt.
Ow. Oh, knackered his transmission.
Verdammt, hier ist ganz schön was los.
Works.
Wir machen uns auf den Weg.
We in.
Wir
Okay,
müssen hier
phase
raus.
B is nearly here. We're getting shelled again, so hopefully our
Sanitäter!
counterbat should be able to take care of them.
Ah,
Nimm.
es hat mich erwischt.
Klar zum Gefecht, Herr Kommandant.
Send them on a hunt across the Ville. Okay, there's phase B, thank God. Deploy the actual artillery spotters. Deploy them in the AO. And we're getting some more boys.
Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
The Berlin Grenadiers. Deploy them down there and run them up. We now have the Nationals, we now have the Pack 40s.
Ziel vernichtet.
Yeah, 5th of Jan. Yeah, so it's on for a while.
Es hat mich erwischt. Ziel vernichtet.
We can start pushing up through these forests, but I'm going to wait till the Berlin Grenadiers get
Es
there.
hat mich erwischt!
I'm going to start bolstering our air wing.
Ziel vernichtet.
Aufklärer zu Ihren Diensten. Verstanden. Bin unterwegs.
Just got back to
Fine,
war
direct
history.
for eigener
Yeah, that's a
Stellung.
good spread. I got all of them except Baltics, I think.
MG
Hey, boys.
Indianer voraus. Bereit für den Angriff.
That might have been an enemy commander I just smoked.
Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
Der ist hinüber.
Verstanden.
Start moving them up. The 34's getting rather close.
Haha, das hat gesessen. Es hat mich erwischt.
But I'm going to finish it.
Den Abstand hat. Marschformation.
Comes a schlecht hier. In the lunatic.
Lass mich raus. Ich will nach Hause.
Ja.
Lass mich gehen.
Let's pull these guys out.
Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
Hauptmann. Koordinaten erhalten.
Ruin
Feuer
their
nach
entire
eigenem Recht.
lifetime.
Breiter
You
Hauptmann.
lot are ready. Let's move you up.
Sanitäter.
Just run into the forest.
Es ist mir eine Ehre, die Männer anzuführen.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit. Sanitäter. Punkte bleiben. Gute und Ersatzrohr bereit.
Fine.
Feindgesichtet. Gefechtsbereitschaft
Yeah, I think
erstellen.
I might give these guys some support. We do have a Romanian tank helping us out.
Scheiße! Es hat einen erwischt!
Klar zum Gefecht, Herr Kommandant.
That's got a really go clothing manner. We've got plenty of recon out now.
Es hat mich erwischt.
Where's the... Yeah, so we don't get more packs until later on.
Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
I'm sure that's the...
Der ist
we
hinüber.
are not having fun times warning.
Lanzer zur Stelle. Zieh den Arsch an Hand.
Get him into
Lass
cover.
mich raus. Ich will nach Hause. Lass mich gehen.
Get some anti-tank in the region.
Sanitäter.
Get some stugs as well. Really hard in this position. There's the big artillery caller. Let's get him in.
Es hat mich erwischt.
Bereit für den Transport.
Es ist mir eine Ehre, die Männer anzuführen.
We're gonna go looking for the enemy arty, I think.
Männer, mir nach!
Kill those guards before the artillery gets more accurate on them. still on counterbat, aren't we? We are.
Ja,
We've got
Kommandant.
plenty of shells. We are definitely firing back at them. We've scored a couple of hits at least.
Landsat zur Stelle.
And there. I'm going to shell the other side of the village because fuck it.
Feuer! Hauptmann!
Oh, what a two. Where's the other one? Oh, he's coming up that road for some reason. Okay. You don't like the 3 hours, but you don't trust Steam. To be fair, I find that Steam is actually pessimistic in its estimations, and it's normally here before.
Ziel vernichtet.
Artillery's keeping them nice and suppressed. Guards, let's move some more boys into this town now that we've gone. Leading a new leader. Get National in the region just to put the fear of God in him.
Wird schwere Artillerie gebraucht?
Bereit, Panzer zu knacken.
Place that down the
Bereit für
road.
Ihre Anweisung, Kommandant.
Place this one down that way. Glorious. This is going fairly well.
Feind gesichtet.
Studebaker. Supply truck, I believe.
Wir haben Verluste erlitten.
Jawohl, Hauptmann! Schütze, 10 Uhr! 500! Feuer!
Wir haben Verluste erlitten.
How's our Romanian buddy getting on? Wow, he's present.
Schütze, 10 Uhr! 500! Feuer!
There we go.
Panzer vorwärts!
Tim
Marsch!
dead. Counterbat is currently beginning its job.
Hauptmann!
This infantry foray is going very well. So these crosses, is that veterancy? And can units earn veterancy? Certainly looks like it.
Feind gesichtet.
Another supply truck out that way, just to make sure we don't run out. Another National in the region. Only a minute off phase 3, so I might want to stop passing points. Big fun. SC-1, that's a big anti-tank gun.
Wir gewinnen diesen Krieg. Das ist ein Befehl.
I'm not finding any guns down this way now. I want to move them all.
Der ist hinüber.
And looks like they move them all.
Ich
Right.
bin bald da.
We are now the forest boys. We're going to hang in that forest.
Es ist mir eine Ehre, die Männer anzuführen.
Sanitäter! Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Wir müssen hier raus!
Every same amount of I don't think they gain any combat only when a commander's nearby. I mean, a lot of these, they're the light units, so which I'm to understand are veteran units, so it makes sense that they would already have some, and they do have a the light Fiora in there somewhere. There he is. So he is providing them veterancy. I do want to. I'm going to get a tank column with a couple of Nashorns
Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze!
moving through this region here.
Es hat mich erwischt.
Because it's nice and open. And now we're going to wait. But he's got artillery from all the way over there trying to hammer me as well.
Stehen bereit.
So you're in the forest. Because the plan is to have the tank column come up the coast and have the infantry go in that way. We're going to have the infantry proceed along that road and have the tank come up from the south. Soviets get the star. Yes, I'm not sure about the Commonwealth Trust. It didn't actually look, probably the crown, because they're like the crown with the two sabres is generally our indicator of rank.
Wie sieht's aus, Hauptmann?
Wir wurden getroffen!
Wenn in Reichweite, Feuererlaubnis.
Feind direkt zur eigenen Stellung.
Oh, it's a Sherman.
Volle Straße.
Correction. It was a Sherman.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
Who's shit this? Hell is that? Oh, it's an anti-tank weapon. Well, he's about to have a most pog time.
Ich habe hier das Kommando.
Feind direkt zur eigenen Stellung.
That's an artillery weapon. Oh well.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Well, remember, it's not the winning, it's taking part that matters.
Haha, das hat gesessen.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Bereit, Herr Hauptmann.
Stugs are moving into
Volle
position.
Straße.
How are we doing for
Hier
shells?
Koordinaten, Kommandant.
We've got a nearly full local
Wird
blitz
ausgeführt, Ende.
ready to go. And all of these are going on. Counterbat
Volle
duty,
Straße.
and then we can get our own Junkers in to start breaking our ways in.
Was steht auf dem Plan? Vorsicht, dieses Flugzeug hält nicht viel aus.
And,
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
he's still ready. They're trying to move boys in.
300
Focus on
Fliegen.
they don't do.
Oben, Feuer. Her mit dem Feldstecher.
Let's get the £1,000 bomb one.
Feind direkt zur eigenen
Fly them
Stellung.
over so we can get a look at what we're trying to find here. The hell is that?
Sanitäter!
Hero 2, Feind gesichtet. Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
Everyone is on counterbat.
Sanitäter! Einsatzbereit.
Indianer auf 3 Uhr oberhalb.
Sanitäter!
Driven off. The
Verstanden und
Junkers out to
bestätigt.
bomb that. That should be fun.
Der Fußbus fährt immer. Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
Start moving them up.
Jawohl.
This flak over here to the crossroads.
Natürlich, Kommandant.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
Where's our counterbat fire going? Well, we're doing a fairly okay job of it. So we've got 2 Junkers ready to go. No,
Noch ist die
peel off.
Luftwaffe nicht am Ende.
No, evac,
Kehr
get out.
zurück zum Fliegerhorst.
Don't want to lose that.
Allzeit bereit, Kommandant. Volltreffer! Sie ist zerstört! Wir müssen hier raus!
I'm having a real mare of a time getting through that line I've set up there.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Ich habe hier das Kommando.
Feind direkt zur eigenen Stellung.
Start pushing through then.
Infanterie bereit.
Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
Ziel vernichtet.
But I can't
Luftabwehr
spot
dort? Wir wurden getroffen!
where that enemy anti-air is. And there's an awful lot of counterbat fire going their way as well, so...
Scheiße! Das war knapp! Unten bleiben!
There it is.
Es ist mir eine Ehre, die Männer anzuführen.
Junkers out.
Scheiße! Das
Get
war
in
knapp!
place.
Lass mich raus! Ich will nach Hause! Lass mich gehen!
Verdammt, hier ist ganz schön was los!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Indianer auf 3 Uhr oberhalb!
What the hell was that? Whatever the fuck that is.
Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
We've got these yaks are about to find out how much fun these flak guns are.
Volle Straße!
Did you at least get your bombs off?
Überprüft Waffen und
This
Munition.
unit is emaciated as a result. Oh, this is going to be a hard one.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Okay, how are we going to pull this?
Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
We've got anti-air around the shop.
Feind gesichtet. Seid auf der Hut.
So we're going to utilize artillery, actually aggressively instead of defensively. We can get these, I mean, the tanks did make it in. This infantry unit got pulled off, but this unit didn't.
Bolscevici in față, pregătiți-vă de angajare.
We need to find these fucking artillery units and deal with them. Because these anti-air artillery units are seriously bothering me.
Feind gesichtet. Seid auf der Hut.
Going to deploy to more flak in the region. I don't like the fact that they've got air superiority.
Den Feind hat's zerlegt!
So pushing them out now. I mean, our Romanian friends seem to have issues pushing up. Can I send him a ping? Total orders.
Wir wurden getroffen!
That, please. It's 120 to deploy one of these, so they're not cheap.
Scheiße! Das war knapp!
Look at this, like they're overrunning us with this, man. It's good.
Erwarte
I'm
Anweisungen.
going to start getting Luftwaffe fighters out to start dealing with this as well. A flak's going to be a while to the front.
Es ist mir eine Ehre, die Männer anzuführen.
Packt
Start
zusammen und
running
dann
them off
los.
so they can join up with that central column. I probably have plenty of infantry now. Ooh, boy, don't I.
Den Feind hat's zerlegt!
Pull them up. Get some infantry reinforcements up in this
Adler
bitch.
1 bereit.
Where's that anti-air fire coming from? Let's find it so I can fill it with
Feind
shells.
gesichtet!
Verstanden. Auf dem Weg.
On, shoot at me. Oop, there was one. I think it's
Gute
there.
Arbeit, Richtschütze!
Yep, there is.
Feind direkt vor
Pull them
eigener Stellung.
out.
Wartet
Boys.
auf Feuerkoordinaten.
I have some coordinaten
Sprenggranaten
for you.
geladen.
Yeah.
Feuerbereit.
Where's the... Oh, yeah, no, there he is.
Bereit für den Transport.
Make sure that the other
Das hat
artillery unit
gesessen.
is getting... Do I only have one, huh? Yeah, oh well. God, really? Oh, we're pushing them out of the region.
Was los?
There's the counterbat fire going off there. There's main battery fire. How much time did it take me to download it? A couple hours.
Einen erwischt!
And I'm at 7, I'm currently at like 7 meg a minute. 7 point something meg per minute.
Unten bleiben!
The game itself is like 80 gig to store. Compression brings that down to 40 gig to download, which is a big boy. You know, if you get in this close, it suddenly makes sense.
Hat mich erwischt! Wir wurden getroffen!
I mean, if I were to imagine what Germans fighting Russians would sound like, this would be it.
Hat mich erwischt!
We're starting to push them out.
Haha, das hat gesessen. Lanzer zur Stelle.
Don't stop, get to cover.
Bereiter Hauptmann.
Scheiße, es hat einen erwischt!
Die Gruppe erwartet ihre Befehle.
Sanitäter!
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant!
Deal with these guards.
Panzer was?
Verdammt, hier ist ganz schön was los!
Noch ist die Luftwaffe
Start getting
nicht am
some
Ende!
more bombing efforts in here. Give me the carpet bomber.
Auf wen haben Sie es abgesehen?
Big boy bomber out to hit a high value target that is yet to be identified.
Wir haben Ausfälle in unseren Reihen. An alle Einheiten, Feind gesichtet.
Overall, I think that's gone well.
Sanitäter!
I got this position, by the way, was completely
Gut,
pointless.
Untersatz vorbereit.
Wir fahren los.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
Unten bleiben!
Yeah.
Ziele gesichtet. Sanitäter! Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze.
Lanzer zur Stelle.
Let's push him out. That Dushka, it is. Now we watch shot him down. Awesome.
Bolșevici în față, pregătiți-vă de angajare.
Both of my, they both did. Bastards. Fucking commies can't have anything near them.
Scheiße, es hat einen erwischt.
Feind direkt vor eigener Stellung. Breiter Hauptmann.
Für das Vaterland.
We're out of tanks here, so let's move some more up. Hello, yeah. That's what we're looking for.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
Yeah, it's unreasonable just how fucking large that game is.
Wir können nicht mehr.
Breiter Hauptmann.
We're managing to hold them off pretty well at this point.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
I think a lot of his efforts gone into fighting them off.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
Es hat mich erwischt.
If you run north and put the forest between them. Ow, fuck, that looked like it wasn't fun.
Es hat mich erwischt.
We do have counterback going down that region, so...
Marschformation. Feind direkt vor eigener Stellung.
Sanitäter!
That forest there is a major firebase for them. And also cross that they appear to have somehow wrested control of this town away from them.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
Hey, how close do you need to be to kill these guys? They're right there.
Weder Freund noch Feind.
Once we don't have other targets for them, let's put every artillery unit on counterback. Just try and keep the enemy artillery
Zweiter Zug
firing.
einsatzbereit.
These units running up there, I have plenty of good infantry right now, so let's start putting them down. Give this lot an officer.
Es hat mich erwischt.
Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze.
This point here,
Es hat mich erwischt.
let's see if we can't get eyes on it, just so we can have a look at what they've got. That's a bike I've just put down, so they should be able to get here pretty quickly.
Verstanden.
These units seem to be holding this line
Weder
pretty
Freund
well.
noch Feind.
Don't
Nur
leave the safety
lohnende
of cover,
Ziele.
especially when under artillery fire.
Lanzer zur Stelle. Zieh den Arsch an Hand.
I move these guys into this forest to see what's knocking over there. God, I just love the sudden salvo of friendly artillery
Zieh
coming
den
across
Arsch
the
an
screen.
Hand.
Yeah, all of
Hier
that.
wird's zu brenzlig. Ich bin raus.
Ja,
Right.
Kommandant.
New target, boys.
Ich wurde schwer getroffen.
Well, this region turned into craters.
Feuer
Nice,
bereit.
please.
Hero 2, Feind gesichtet. Scheiße, das war knapp.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
Main battery fire.
Scheiße, es hat einen erwischt.
Bolșevici în față, pregătiți-vă de angajare.
geschossen.
Good job I moved that fresh infantry into the region.
Notzug einsatzbereit. Aufgepasst, Männer, es geht los.
And back off to the south of town.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans. Lass mich raus. Ich will nach Hause. Lass mich gehen. Den Feind hat zerlegt. Wir sind leer geschossen. Unten bleiben.
Marsch!
Start pushing to the
Aber
region in
wir auf
earnest.
unsere Flanken!
Sanitäter!
Keep that up.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt! Zieh den Arsch an, Hans! Ich befolge nur Befehle.
We've
Volltreffer!
got fresh studs coming up.
Bewegung! Abstände vergrößern! Zieh den Arsch an, Hans!
That enemy armor is there, it is. That's why we can't get through it.
Sanitäter!
Rot 6, kampfbereit.
Let's see if we can't be cheeky and get some 1,000-pound bombs in there.
Schlachtflieger bereit.
Considering this artillery fire is going to do nothing but tickle those
Geschützbereiter,
T-34s.
Kommandant!
You need to fire into
Geschütz
there.
wird auf Ziel
I know you're out of
ausgerichtet.
shells, that's fine.
Sanitäter!
Going to give you more.
Lass mich raus! Ich will nach Hause! Lass mich gehen! Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur
Yeah,
lohnende
that's their armor
Ziele.
cover dead.
Marschbereitschaft hergestellt.
Feind gesichtet. Seid auf der Hut.
Auf wen haben Sie es
Use
abgesehen?
the bombs. All in there. All up in there.
Der Motor überhitzt. Und ich ebenso.
And these guys are here largely to
Jawohl,
hold on to this
Kommandant.
town.
Ob stürmt oder schneit. Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze. Panzermarsch!
Yeah, that's that front collapsed. So yeah, I mean it was a bit conservative, but I'd call that a run over. I mean, he calls it a minor, but it's a pretty definitive KD difference. Yeah, it's me. Never leave a cannon to discover the policeman in forest. You know, to hide your shit, basically. Oh yeah, that was Steel Div. I would definitely be interested in playing some with the friends. I've run out of time, unfortunately, considering it is Christmas Eve. Minor, major, total depends on how many points you have compared to the enemy. Yeah, that's why I was trying to push into that little peninsula, because it seemed to be where the bulk of their force was. So hence why I shelled it and tried to push in, but it would appear I left it a bit too late. Oh well. I would say that was a pretty resounding defeat, considering the forces fielded versus forces lost. But to be fair, I didn't really take too many major losses. I lost a good deal of that first infantry reg, but managed to pull them in. Then that combined infantry unit took fairly significant losses, and then I had to pull them back. But yeah, so yes, 'tis Christmas Eve, and thus I have run out of time. I hope all of you have a fantastic Christmas, in spite, circumstances being what they are. And I say, we'll see what we can do about some coming heroes in the next couple of days. Obviously, the next few days, streaming is going to be difficult considering Christmas. But if people have spare time, I don't mind playing, especially if we're busy dying from overeating and all that. So, yeah, I hope you all have a very, very, very good Christmas. And I hope to see you in the post-Christmas, oh my god, why did I eat so much period. Okay? Okay.